Wack, get in here, y'all. Wack 100 exposes Bricc Baby's paperwork and claims that he's a federal informant, y'all. Wack 100 exposes Bricc Baby's paperwork and claims he's a federal informant because of this. Shock and reveal, y'all. Y'all get in here, y'all drop likes on the way in. Listen, I don't got time for the intro. I'm Uda, I'm on go, you on go, let's get it.
Wack 100 has the paperwork. Now with enemies like Wack 100, who needs friends? Somebody please break down the relationship between Wack 100 and Bricc Baby for me in the comments.
Shout out to Shake Smooth.
These guys are going at each other's throats. The next day, these guys make it seem like they're friends that speak every single day. Now you guys remember back when Luce got locked up and Bricc Baby went on no jumper and basically said, yo, me and Wack were on the phone talking, trying to figure out how we can get Luce out. And he goes on to say, yeah, me and Wack pretty much talk once every week.
Something's going on. Let's talk about it.
You have to give me some credit for being a real.
I thought you said you gave some money.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. We were about to come across this one on the table. So at the end of the day, Bricc did some records, and he kept it. Wasn't because the incident that we was talking about when
you met up in Vegas?
right?
First of all, you see that picture right there? You see that picture right there? That's in the paperwork. Okay, I just did a full paperwork read, Bricc Baby's whole paperwork. So go check the last video, you'll see the paperwork read. When he has the magneto in his waistband, that makes it in the paperwork, and they're stressing that to say that this is the reason why they don't want to give him bail. I just read the full paperwork, 45 page. I think it's 25, I think. Can't remember, man, I read all of it. But listen up. Keeping it real goes wrong.
Bricc didn't do no buster. He was ready to squabble, and then he was trying to clutch on me. So at the end of the day, I was like, I have to respect this because he is who he is. You get what I'm saying? Because I heard about, certain things that he did.
Everybody hit the poll. Once you hear, just hit the poll. Do you believe Wack 100 when we gonna sing? Don't worry about it. But listen, do you believe Bricc coming home? Do you believe Bricc snitching? That's the question. Not regardless of what Wack says, do you think Bricc is snitching? I want y'all to share this video, drop a like, and everybody hit the poll. Do you think Bricc is snitching? We're gonna hear what Wack has to say, but regardless of what Wack has to say, do you believe that?
And then I was like, I'm gonna still kill him up though in the moment. When it just happened. And the crazy part about it, when the story happened,
Then he went to go, then he had stuff big hanging off his hip back for the rest of the night.
And then they both incriminate each other. He says, then you had something big on your hip too. Just the mentioning of a weapon and all that. Who got back like that? Boozy or something. I think he showed it on a video or something, and they come and lock you up, bro. Just showing it, they'll come. After Bricc Baby was on this podcast and revealed the weapon, I read the paperwork just now. You know what it says? They said they ran down on him the following day and arrested him, and that's when they found multiple weapons in his house. After they saw this on No Jumper, they went to his house the following day. There was an argument between him and his shorty, and it became crazy. He was saying, look, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna unalive you, I'm gonna 6-0, I don't care about nothing. They said that he pointed a weapon at his girl and his youth and his kid, bro. I don't know how real the story is, but this is what they allege in the paperwork. They have top surveillance. They have Title III warrants, so they're hearing what Brick's talking about too. So it's not like they're just guessing on Bricc. His phone is bugged as well as his associates. They said this in the Bricc Baby paperwork. I just read it on my last video. They said that. So he's already bugged. Everything he's saying, the girl is like, yo, come on, what you doing? You acting like you don't care about me. He don't care on 6, so I never cared about you. Don't care. You know how it be when you arguing. All of that made it into the paperwork. Yo, y'all drop a like. DJ A, drop a like. Everybody drop a like, and y'all hit the poll. I haven't seen the poll moving. Y'all gotta hit that poll for me. Let me know if you think Wack snitch. Who's snitching, whoever. Don't care. But do you think Bricc snitching?
Bricc thought I tried to set him up, right? Because as soon as the incident happened, Wack called. He said you called him, but
Wack called me.
On FaceTime.
Yeah, remember I was sitting right there, Wack called me, and I'm like, where are you at? We might as well get out to. I tried to box you.
Salute.
So Bricc thought I set him up.
Everybody that's new, drop where you from in the chat. Y'all hit the poll. Drop where you from in the chat. I big up all of y'all. This is On Go. My name is Uda, and I'm on go. You on go right too. All around the country, you on go. You're not playing with nobody. If somebody play with you, yeah, they gonna get bust upside their head. So that means you on go. We all on go together. We brothers and sisters, all of us, we on go. So make sure y'all subscribe to On Go and be a part of On Go. Because this ain't about no YouTube. This is a mentality. We not playing with nobody. We speaking our mind. We don't give a fuck no more. It's over. It's dead serious. We done. So look, Wack 100.
Was coming to do the pod, but I think he was.
Everybody hit the poll. Everybody hit the likes. Likes up to the double digits. Let's get the likes to the double digits. More people gonna join us. Come on, y'all. If you don't hit a like right now, you was in a Diddy freak off like this. With 2 bottles of baby oil in your hand like that. Diddy, diddy, da, diddy, and diddy. And your only job was to oil up the contestants in the Diddy freak off. So don't be a part of that Diddy freak off. Drop 30 likes. See, that person knew they was in a freak off. They dropped a like. Follow that person. Don't make them mention you in Diddy paperwork. Scary.
Oh God,
Scary.
That we do.
You get enough to fight once a month, and then those 28
Salute
days
everybody.
is healing afterwards.
Y'all hit the poll.
And then you forget, and then there's some healing slowly.
Shout out Canada.
Man, listen, we gonna have to cut
He
that
said,
there.
yeah, Derek is funny. Derek said, Bricc Lady. I heard mad names, but I never heard Bricc Lady. It's just mad simple. But nah, who got the funniest name for Bricc Baby in the chat right now, yo? Let's see what y'all got, yo. Let's see what y'all got, bro. Y'all might win something today.
You know what I'm saying? I never went to jail. If anybody knows what swatting is,
Maybe their entire beef has
California,
Now,
shout out Chris
yesterday,
Nicole.
Bricc Baby's full paperwork got exposed. While he's currently locked up in jail, he's been given no jumper daily updates, which, by the way, is kind of insane. I'm not even sure what kind of deal these guys signed with Adam. They have to have signed a 720 deal where it states, yo, no matter what happens, if you get locked up, if somebody close to you passes away, you still gotta call in to deliver contents for no jumper. Now, Wack 100 went through Bricc Baby's paperwork, and there was a certain parts that stuck out or seemed a little bit strange to him. Wack has been trying for the last few years to convince everybody that Bricc Baby is a rat. A couple years ago, Bricc Baby caught a gun case where he was out of jail awfully quickly. For what most people would do time for, Bricc Baby was only given a slap on the wrist. Well, today Wack posted this from Bricc Baby's paperwork saying on March 6, 2023, defendants told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day,
Everybody drop a like if you wasn't in a Diddy freak off. Everybody drop a like if you wasn't in a Diddy's freak off. Yo, Chris Nicole, shout out to you, Queen. Step aside. I'm talking to these people right now. If your ass wasn't in a Diddy freak off with 2 bottles of baby oil in your hand like this, singing Diddy favorite song, which is Diddy. Obviously, he's a narcissist. Diddy, Diddy, Diddy is Diddy. And you was oiling up contestants, you better stop. I better stop and pray for forgiveness for not helping them people in the Diddy freak off, allegedly. Drop a like.
defendants told another unidentified male
And check my Diddy videos too. No freak off videos. The case.
that he can kill the mother of his child on 6-0. On March 28, 2023, defendant said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her back to stop playing with him. Now, in the same call, defendants discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day. Holy crap, Bricc Baby was waffling on the phone. In March 2024, defendants crashed out at his place of employment, aka No Jumper, threatening to shoot people and eventually fighting a security guard. I'm sure you guys remember that incident with Bricc Baby and No Jumper security guard.
Man, cuz I'm 6-0 Crips. Stop playing with me, cuz. I'm in the hood. Don't nobody tell me nothing. Don't nobody tell me nothing. I'm 6-0. Stop giving the address here. Stop giving the address here.
Calm down, Bricc.
Okay,
Chill out.
stop giving. Man, I'm what? I'm hood. You part of the security team. Stop being a part of that. I just told you stop talking to me while I'm at. On NC, stop talking to me.
Defendants later admitted in separate interviews that he had a firearm on him during the altercation and that he brought his daughter with him to the studio. God damn. So the feds was...
That's how they catching him, son. They got him tied up. He's talking about getting bail. The only thing that's changed in the bail thing is just that he has more of a backing with the bail, that his mother is now trying to step up and say that she'll put up some property and all of these things. So you know what I mean? They just want to make sure he got all the bail properties, but they're still speaking against bail. They're like, nah, even if he gets bail, he done been having all these charges. Every time he get out, he get a weapons charge. And that had a charge from 2006, 2008, 2010, 2012, I think it was. It follows it like that for a minute. Like every 2 years, he gets charged. And then 4 years, from 2016 to 2020, he was out for 4 years. So that's like the longest time he was out personally without a charge. You know what I mean? So this is all the things that they're stating in the case, because I just read it on the last video. This is all the things they stated, and I can read all the paperwork if you want me to read some of it right now. I got the paperwork right there, but yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, son. And then they got him with the weapons. Then he threw the weapon out the car. I mean, they ran down in his crib. First of all, listen, when you see him with the purple shit, with the magneto and the shit, bro, the next day they ran down on him. But not only do they run down on him, come on, he been bugged. They've been bugged up. Been in an investigation. They say now they only really ran down. They risked jeopardizing their investigation. Listen to what the people said. They said they risked jeopardizing their investigation, all right, for running down on Bricc Baby after this with the weapon, because after all of this, he had got into a blow up with his shorty. It's going down. He pointing weapons. He talking about he gonna do this. He gonna unalive. You ain't see he talking about he gonna unalive his shorty right here on 6-0 and all this stuff. So they said, yo, they had to run down because that's what to save the child and the mother life. Bro, even if it wasn't that serious and he was just fluffing and waffling, bro, look how they're making it seem anyway in the paperwork. But he was wilding up. And they got the Title III, so it's not like you can front and say, you know what I mean? They got audio. They got all of that, son. It's not like the woman snitched or he snitched on himself. No, bro, he's tapped. He's bugged. Him and his associate was bugged. Him and his man. So he had an associate was bugged. Remember, when it came to Big U, remember Big U was trying to get part of the proceeds of a lick that he allegedly caught? Yeah. So remember, Blanton Jr., remember he said, I'm gonna make Vay bring it to you, but look, I'm gonna make Blanton and y'all go and get the money from Mitchell's associate, right? Remember, from the lick. Maybe, I'm not saying this is the same associate, but the same paperwork is mentioned in the associate. Maybe the same associate that they're not naming, is all I'm saying. Because I read all the paperwork, and I'm just saying, making connections. I don't know if you have, but hopefully you're going to see the last paperwork read and everything else. I do full reads, if not the whole half of it, the full thing, not a part. You cannot learn with no part of information. You need all of it so you can say, all right, cool, this is what I'm thinking now. And I don't give you my own opinion. I give you the paperwork so you can make your own decisions. That's how we all should be doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or we come all together and start speaking about it in a collective. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be doing panels where all of us can come and talk about it.
The No Jumper, just like we always watch a No Jumper. Popcorn in one hand, a good drink in the other hand, and just watching the fuckery ensue. Now Wack writes in the caption,
double tap that screen.
Said it himself. He was working for the cops this March 2023 before the June raid. They was watching the No Jumper crash out as well. Now, for anybody wondering, this is actual legit paperwork. I know some of you guys might say, yo, wait, why would the feds use the word crash out on legal paperwork?
Yes, they did.
That's exactly how No Jumper put the title on the video. Now, I'm not a street guy, but personally,
hit the poll.
This doesn't sound like Bricc Baby was working for the cops. This sounds more of a domestic dispute between Bricc Baby and his baby mama, and the cops came to him multiple times telling him to stop or leave her alone.
Shout out to 80.
Your Wack 100.
Damn, Chris said he better not get out.
Along with Bricc Baby,
that's a
you're
sister
gonna try
talking
to
from
twist
sister.
this to make it look a certain way. Now, there's also more paperwork on Bricc Baby getting into domestic disputes with his baby mama. There's actually a part of the paperwork that claims Bricc Baby pulled out a gun on his daughter. So it looks like even with Bricc Baby off the streets in police custody, possibly about to do some time, Wack is still on his head top trying to destroy his street credibility. But if anybody dares to implicate Wack 100 or accuse him of having something to do with this, or possibly working with the boys, Wack will get defensive and he will crash out on.
He said Wack will get defensive and Wack will crash out on you, man. Listen, y'all. Oh my God, bro. Yo, that paperwork is crazy. First of all, listen to me. You know, Bricc Baby got mad cases and shit, you know what I'm saying? With these weapons and all this stuff. But now we getting to see some of these weapon charges and all these other things that they've been alleging that he had for a minute. Because I was looking for Bricc Baby paperwork. I'm telling you, you gotta be the greatest Where's Waldo player in the history of Where's Waldo, bro, to find the sealed documents, bro. Mad shit was sealed. They got bubbles on it. Blip, 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 blip. Got little blips on the shit. Like, bro, you can't even see it, bro. To put your eyes on Bricc Baby paperwork, bro. Bro, you had to know Carmen Sandiego, bro. Straight. If you live in San Diego, you know Carmen Sandiego. Call her up, Carmen Sandiego, and call her up. Ask her to find Bricc Baby paperwork. Because it's crazy. But from the paperwork we've read now, yo, they got him tied to some shit. They got him with weapons. They got him making mad threats of violence, talking about, he said, yo, listen, I got more bodies than you have fights. AKA, I got more skulls than you got squabbles. And then they say, he then goes on a podcast after that and tries to retract that by saying, nah, man, I'm just saying, I ain't saying I got a bunch of bodies or nothing. I'm just saying, even if I had one body, that would be more squabbles than he has. Not only do he say it, and you could just say, man, I was just joking. He comes back on the podcast, another one, and tries to correct himself of what he said. So they've used the correction as a corroboration to his violence and what he will do and how he's trying to change his story now. It's crazy, yo. Y'all drop a like. Salute to y'all. If you're new, welcome. Y'all drop where you from in the chat. If y'all believe in God or Jesus, I want y'all to drop a 7 in my chat right now. I'm in the Matrix. This is the Matrix, like the movie. Yeah. And a lot of people be Agent Smith around us because everybody should be dropping a like. Okay, cool. But I want you to drop a 7. This is how I know I like to keep God around me all the time. No matter if I'm in the streets like this, I like to keep God with me, homie, all day long. Huffing and I'm puffing and I'm singing that song, nigga. And I'm singing that song. Yeah, Most High God, what's up? So I want everybody in the building drop a like for God. Drop a 7 in this chat, though. You want to drop a like? I don't care. Drop a 7 if you believe in God or Jesus. And if you believe Jesus walked on earth, because some people don't believe Jesus walked, you know. If you believe Jesus walked, did this, I want y'all to drop 2 sandals. 1 sandal, 2 sandals, because you know he did this. My Jesus had the, you know what I mean, had the Yeezys on, wham, doing his thing. Okay? So make sure y'all drop that in there so I know who I'm around, bro. Everybody around me can't be the devil. It's not that serious. It can't be that serious. I don't care if you love the devil. If you love the devil, love the devil. I'm not saying that. Love whoever you want to love, but I'm just saying. Drop a like and act like you're trying to do the thing right. Let's get into this GD radio show. Shout out to the GD radio show. We gotta get into the GD radio show. They're talking about this could keep Bricc Baby in prison for a minute. I want y'all to know what y'all think, man. Do y'all believe when he say that Bricc snitching? I ain't see Bricc snitching in the paperwork. I do see that he got a lot of cases. He's been investigated for a while. Mad stuff going on. He got one shit. They ran down after they seen the shit in his waistband and no jumper. They ran down on his crib, bro. Enough time. They ran down on his crib, bro. He throws a bag of straps out the window, bro. A bag of straps. I'm like, yo, bro, I hope you threw them on some bushes, my nigga. He threw a bag of straps out the window. They said so much so he don't want to. And then they said they got him obstructing justice. That's one of his charges, obstructing.
I want to give a double salute.
Obstructing the justice is one of his charges. Why? Because they got him saying to tell his wife to lie and to throw away the weapons. He wanted his shorty to throw away the weapons or whatever the case may be. And this was an obstruction. He could have got shorty backed up into that one. She could have got an obstruction charge. Lucky. But they probably see if that's the same shorty, that's the same one that was going through the domestic stuff. They probably saying, she's been going through enough with him. We just gonna leave her out the obstruction. You know what I mean? Bro, sometimes the feds act like they have a fake heart. You know what I mean? Sometimes they act like they got a little fake heart. But they about to slay you, slay your man, slay the baby father. But they'll be like, you know, she been going through a lot with this guy. All right, man. Yo, listen, man. And they probably speak to her too. Like, yo, look. And she like, look, I don't know. You never know, bro.
To all of my supporters and
at the end of the day, she loved Bricc. But it's about her kids. And in this paperwork, it got him alleged to pointing straps at her and her kids and her asking for help, calling out for help, screaming out for help. So a mother and her kid, nigga, you know that, nigga. Don't even make a woman choose. And if you a bum ass nigga trying to make a woman choose between you and the kids, you's a bum ass nigga. I'm telling you right now, nigga. You's a bum ass nigga. Do not make no woman choose between you and your kids. Get your ass out the house, go somewhere, go lay down somewhere, and bring your ass back when you get your shit right. You know what I mean? When you swiped up, you just want to be sitting around eating up all the cereal, drinking off all the milk. Nigga, you ain't got no milk in the fridge. You probably drinking a baby Similac. Yo, bro, y'all niggas is nasty work with y'all niggas, bro. Some of y'all niggas is nasty work, son.
watching this video right now.
Straight.
Like,
And if you know I'm telling the truth, drop a baby in the chat. Because you know it's real. Some of these niggas is acting like they want the women to choose between the baby and them. Yeah, you don't care about me. Bruh, if you don't go find a side chick, if you don't go find a gumar, if you Italian, a gumar, that's a side chick when you're the mafia. You got your side girl. That's what the Italians call your side chick, a gumar. You ain't got no gumar, nigga. I'm giving my straight break and go get my gumar, nigga. What's up? Nah, I ain't doing that anymore. I've been cheating too much. I'm sorry. That's what got me in a little trouble. Got my head bust. One day, Shorty woke me up with an elephant. Bust me in my head. Nigga, who idea is this? I said, who? I'm like, damn, I ain't had no answer. I couldn't even lie, bro. I was like, and I always gotta lie somewhere. I was so stuck. She woke me up, bust me in my head with that elephant statue. I was like this. Only thing when I opened my eyes, I just seen the ID, which was Shorty ID in my pocket. I was like, she got me. Dead ass. I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Truth. Bust me in my head. When a woman's gone, and she mad.
Okay, man, we already know that Bricc Baby is locked up in defense, but it wasn't a part of the 60s RICO that Big U was a part of, and also Luce Cannon is a part of, man. But we don't
Like something.
Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby is damn cellmates. Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby allegedly they got a squabble together. But what we have here is some new documents pertaining to Bricc Baby's bail hearing, man. And this is the feds responding to Bricc Baby's attorney's request.
Everybody hit the poll. Poll up, poll up, poll up.
They got some scathing
Let's get the poll up.
information about Bricc Baby, man, from domestic violence to more gun cases, and they even had his phone wiretapped. It is interesting. I'm gonna let y'all.
Everybody and their mother drop a poll. We got people in jail. Some of them people are your people, I don't know. But listen, man, when we talking about these things, it's traumatic, man. I got people that's in jail right now doing 70s and 40s years, man. Separate thing. Real shit, that's just 2 people. Okay? That's 100 or something years, but says 2 people that I know personally, bro. So I need y'all getting likes because we talking about jail shit 1. We talking about snitching shit. I done been snitched on. You probably done been snitched on. You know somebody that been snitched on. That shit ain't cool. So I want y'all dropping likes. I want the messages out when we getting our messages out. That's what's called being on go. We need to be on go together. All right? Anything y'all hit me for, ask anybody that's spoken to me that hit me from this channel and just hit me on Instagram. Anything you ask me to help y'all, help y'all. One nigga hit me for some money. Get your ass out of here. But I can help you with all kind of shit, bro. Real shit. Think bigger than money. Let's think smart. I don't ask y'all for money. Let's think smart. We can help each other to win and get a bigger bag. But y'all gotta help me to win. Y'all gotta drop likes. Y'all gotta share. Get in the poll. Hit that poll. I haven't seen that poll move in a couple seconds. I need that poll hit. Do you believe that Bricc is snitching? Do you believe he is singing? Demon Town Exotic in the building. Shout out to Demon Town. There's no God. Damn, son, there's no God. You gotta believe what you gotta believe in, bro. I can't say your name too much. I'm just gonna say there's. I'm like, I'm blaspheming with you. I done read. Nigga read too good. I told you I learned to read from the Reading Rainbow. Nigga, I dropped out of school when I was like fucking 13, 14. I was selling crack. I can't do anything. Yeah, nigga. I read the whole shit wrong. My bad, there's no.
In his house, right? They found that AK-47, the one that Wack 100 always spoke about, and was asking Bricc Baby, where was that case? Come to find out it was sealed, and it was a federal case, but Wack 100 was always saying that Bricc Baby was telling because of it. Well, this is what led to the feds running up
in what?
Woman and his child. Check this out. In the first several months of 2023, the defendant was intercepted on multiple court-authorized Title III wiretaps,
I got the paperwork right here too.
And his associate's phone.
I just read the full paperwork in my last video. Full paperwork read, not parts. I don't read parts. I'll come back and read parts. Anytime I get paperwork, I try to read as much as I can at first so that the people can get the most of the knowledge. If I break it down, trying to get little views from you out of each one, take 3 pages. Look, I can talk very well. I'm gonna be there for an hour with 3 pages, but then you're gonna leave the video not knowing nothing. And you're gonna be mad, and then people be wondering and mad when the people are calling this one a rat and that one a rat, because they're misinformed. So anytime I read paperwork with anybody, I read the shit. Then I'll go back and say, yo, look, the nigga talking about Shorty, and give you that. But I can always tell you, look, go back to the full read, y'all. It's there already. You Feel me? So salute to that. Anybody that's really trying to get the information, make sure y'all dropping a like.
Multiple calls, defendant
I
discussed
got the paperwork. I'm gonna bring it up
activity.
too. I'm gonna stay in part, but I'm talking about.
2023, defendant discussed how the mother of one of his children accused him of pointing a gun at her, and defendant claimed it was a lie. But on June 20, 2023, a second person accused defendant of the same conduct. That day, defendant's significant other case.
Can I show y'all something?
You pulled a gun on me.
Yeah, can I show y'all something? I got the whole paperwork. Can I show y'all something? I love y'all so much. Can I show y'all something? Look at this shit. Can I turn this camera? Look at this shit. This is the paperwork, bro. They said the man got into some shit, wilded out, booked on cops, right? Booked on cops, and even promoted it in a video on YouTube. This is his video. They got the screenshot of this. Look. Bricc Baby Life Behind the Gates official video where he takes this shit. First of all, who the hell runs from cop with a fluorescent green fucking jumper on, sweater, hoodie? What? Who's doing that, bro? If you book out the car, you can't even, bro. Anyway, I'm done. And if you jump out that car, bro, what's gonna happen, bro? That's the paperwork. Look, that's on the paperwork. Look what I'm telling you. Look, I'm not lying to you. This is the paperwork. It's on the paperwork itself. That's a picture that's on it. On the paperwork itself, bro. Come on, son. This is nastiness, bro. This is nasty work, bro.
Your daughter. You pulled a gun on me in front of your effing daughter. You pointed a gun at me with your beat ass. Defendant responded, I don't give a damn, nigga. I don't give a F, B. Ever since I've been with you.
He said that.
Some moments of
He said, I don't give a F ever since I've been with you, straight up. I'm gonna do whatever. Like, bro, he was just violent. But you know how it be. We be in relationships. So I'm just gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I didn't have my occasional arguments too, so I ain't gonna just run down like I'm some nigga. You know what I mean? I didn't have my arguments and shit like that. I don't know if I was running around putting strap, but I don't know. I'm kind of crazy too. But I'm just saying, when they got you in paperwork as to doing this, and then they're putting all your situations all together, corroborating it by what you're saying, using podcasts and all this other shit, that what you're doing, bro, they're gonna do. Somebody just messaged me, Angela Martin. Shout out to you, Angela Martin. Angela Martin said Brick's a snitch. That's Angela's thought. Do y'all think Brick's a snitch? Hit the poll right now. What y'all thinking? Do you think he a snitch? I want y'all to get the likes up. We want 100 likes on this video off the rip. Let's go, likes up. You can't do nothing with the like. YouTube gave you an apple and a plum. Use them motherfuckers. Give it to me. Thank you. Don't be stingy. YouTube gave you a like or a dislike to give to me. I want you to use one of them. I don't give a fuck if it's a dislike. Use it. Use it. Okay? Use it. If Martin was here, he'd say, how y'all brothers ain't using it? I had a dream that you niggas wasn't using it. That's what he told you. Martin would have came right now and rolled up in his bed and said, I had a dream that you niggas wouldn't help nobody. Because you ain't trying to drop a like. So you ain't trying to help me. And I would have been like this. Me and Martin would have been like this. He'd be like, young brother, I'm rocking with you, Uda. You got your straps? I'd be like, I got my magnetos. Martin would have been like, I just need you stand over there. I'd have been chilling, because he knew I'd have been loud, so he didn't want me hotted up. But Martin would have told me, stand over there, nigga, with the magnetos like this. And I'd have been looking for Martin's signs. Y'all don't want to help nobody. Y'all don't help nobody.
Again, about her picking up her daughter,
Okay.
ordering her to take the effing baby outside. You stupid bitch. You sit in the house all day. You dumbass hoe. KC told defendant she could not walk or drive because defendant effed her up, her leg, and that he was.
You can't have all these weapons possessions in these cases and shit, and people don't think you telling. Like, bro, some people get one charge, get 5 years. Come on, bro. It's real out here. You be sad the feds pick your case up. You could just have a one strap card charge, think you state regular, and then the feds come rolling around. You ain't even in no fed case. You just got a strap, and they come pull you in a fed case and give you 5 years. Literally 4 guns, 10 years of some stupid shit. Come on, bro. So this nigga got AKs, this, that. He throwing weapons out of V's. I mean, out of windows, balconies, bro. And then he was online acting like he went to court, and that was it. So what happened to that? Why was he online acting like he went to court, and that was it? And wasn't no charges. They basically ain't pursuing the case. Why wouldn't they be pursuing that case? The only reason of why they won't be is because they know that they're gonna let him go, and do what? Incriminate himself further, which they've allowed him to do. This has been an investigation that's been going on for years, 4 years or so. So they let him go and run, incriminate yourself more, incriminate yourself more, incriminate yourself more. Look at CUFFY case. They had CUFFY with TAMMY. They tied CUFFY. TAMMY introduced CUFFY to CS2. CS2 in turn introduced CUFFY to an undercover that was supposed to be a drug dealer working with the Mexicans and was going to give supply CUFFY with work. That all along was an agent that CUFFY was dealing with. Also was an agent that was working with Keith Cromer, the same agent that was having sex with TAMMY, the same agent that was trying to get him nailed to the cross the whole time. So you can't see the whole setup. Sometimes be too close to this shit to see the whole entire setup. But even in this shit, there's a whole entire setup even in this case.
One who hit on people. Defendant
responded,
man on 6-0. Shut the F up, B. I just told you, nigga, you keep playing with a nigga. You just want to see a nigga. Defendant told KC to leave and said they were done. On the same day,
Bricc been rapping ever since he caught that dope case in ATL.
That you can't even apologize for
that's a long time ago. Because he been caught a distribution case from, he was young. The first case he got, he was supposed to get 10 years. He got 10 years off, suspended sentence, but he was younger as well. He got 10 years off though, 10 year suspended sentence, my nigga, 10 years. And I think he got some probation or some shit like that. I think he got like 5 years probation, but a 10-year suspended sentence for a drug distribution link. He was caught up in some conspiracy shit as a young person, bro. Word, son, real shit. How did he beat that? 10 years suspended, bro. 10 years, not 2, 3 years, and 5 years. Not like it's 5 years, right? And then they say, you know what? Give us the 5 years, you bitch ass nigga. Take the 5 years probation. We're gonna watch your ass for 5 years. And anyhow you violate, you're getting that 5 anyway, so get out of here. Feel me? No. 10 years. And they suspended all, and they gave him, I don't even know if they gave him 5 years. I think he got, I don't want to speak wrong on him though. It's either 3 or 5 years probation, because he got a few probations that he got 3 years as well. So, it's crazy though.
Cool for you. But you want me to do shit for you. You talked about you don't want me, shit you got going on. Well, you gonna pull a gun out on me and my child though, right?
The witness says he loves snitches or she loves snitches because they tell the truth. That's funny, y'all. I ain't knocking, that's funny. Byron said Bricc has the mind of an amoeba, bro. That's funny. With the emoji. Hilarious. Girl dad cooking up delicious list. Always say hit that like button. Y'all already know. Y'all get in the comments so I can read this. Christmas Cole said, not reading the rainbow. Yes, the reading rainbow. I am doing anything. Right now, Chris, how you mean? That's where I learned it from. I was outside like this. How much quinine I gotta put in this shit? You mean to tell me this much baking soda? With that much? I was like 13, like how much? Okay, cool. Get my math up, nigga. I think I weighed with this much. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I was able to change my life, thanks to God. Okay, and I ain't too far removed from your ass, nigga. Don't think I changed my ways that far. I don't jump back on you niggas' coofies. But no, son, changed my life, y'all. I'm a little crazy when I'm ready, but it's okay. Salute to all of y'all. Make sure y'all all dropping a like, but I need y'all to hit that poll. Do you think Bricc snitch? Everybody's saying Bricc snitch. Are you in agreement? Are y'all in agreement? Is this Bricc snitch?
It's fine. On 6-0, yeah. You don't give, I don't give a F, B. I don't give a F. I don't. On 6-0 Crip, nigga. Pray your stuff, man. But the feds didn't stop here. They continue on painting a negative picture.
That's my chat,
Bricc Baby, man. Check this out.
That's my chat, weirdo. Because only men that come in watching men, you know what you are. My sisters are gay. 2 of them are gay. You want to have a conversation with them? Go. I'll give you their number. Bye. Fuck off.
February 20th, 2023, defendant stated that he did not respect the elders in the gang and would pop anyone on 6-0. On March 6, 2023, the defendant was on the phone with his mother and found the mother of his child outside of his house. He told his mother that the mother of his child was in gangland and wanted to expire early. The defendant asked the mother of his child if she wanted to die.
His mom is on the phone pleading with him. Do not do this. You're probably being recorded. His mother is on the phone call being heard, said this. She's saying this. How is this helping bail or anything for you, bro? You beefing with your baby mom, talking about she want to get unalive. She's on 6-0, she's in gangland right now. And you whining like you want to do something to her. Your mother's on the phone with you trying to mediate the situation. She's telling you to chill, bro. Your mother's telling you, bro, she's thinking that you're being recorded, but you're not. Your mother, His mom probably official neighborhood. His mom is smart, bro. She's an OG. She knows what's going on. She like, yo, bro, you probably being recorded, bro. The moms, you know, the moms.
In front of her.
Shout out to all of our mothers, man. Because sometimes we went against our moms, but our moms knew exactly what the hell was going on. And we had to get old till we started sounding like them when we had kids, and we sound like they ass now. They say like, damn, son, my moms was probably right about that shit. Or my grandmoms, whoever, right? Facts.
On 6-0, as defendant's mother screamed at him to stop because he may be being recorded. Yo, crazy stuff, man. Dude out there in front of his mother's house, wilding out. On March 6th,
in front of Mom Duke's crib.
Defendant told KC that the police were acting stupid, that he was tired of doing what they told him to do, and that he was ready to shoot the mother of his child. Later that day, defendant told another unidentified male that he could kill the mother of his child on 6-0. On March 28, 2023, defendant said that he would body slam the mother of his child on her neck to stop playing with him. In the same call, defendant discussed how it felt to kill someone and have to go to school and play basketball the next day.
At the all-new Dave & Buster's, winning isn't everything, but it certainly doesn't hurt. Experience the all-new interactive arena.
There it is right there, fam. Bricc Baby domestically violent against his baby mother, talking all kinds of crazy stuff, communicating threats.
Lights up, y'all hit the poll.
That's why they say he can.
Lights up. I want y'all all to hit a like.
But the feds didn't stop there.
Okay.
Using his interviews at No Jumper and other.
I get out my chat talking those zesty shit. If you don't drop a like, your ass is zesty. Your ass was in a Diddy freak off, butt ass naked, holding baby oils in both hands, singing Diddy favorite song, which is Diddy. Why I said it's Diddy? Because Diddy's a narcissist, most likely, allegedly, and he likes his name. His name is Diddy. So you singing Diddy song like this, Diddy, Diddy, die is Diddy, and squeezing up oil on the contestants in a freak off. And it's sad work with you if you didn't drop a like, and you was in that freak off.
Forms against him, man. Check this out. In March 2024, defendant crashed out at his place of employment, threatening to shoot.
Yeah, I gotta chill with that joke though. Diddy that might come for me. They might try to might try to come and kill me. You know what I'm saying? Word, son. Y'all look. Did you hear about what happened with Cassie and the car really when how he blew up Kid Cudi shit? Bro, how Cassie had run away from the nigga, try to bounce on the nigga and all that. And then he got wind that it was Kid Cudi. Ran over there, yo, bro, they did the Molotov cocktail to the V? Bro, y'all gotta go check my Diddy caseworks too, bro. I'm on, it gets CUFFY like that. I'm on go on me, I'm on go.
Fighting a security guard, defendant later admitted in a separate interview that he had a firearm on him.
Likes up.
The altercation.
Let's get it to 50 likes, let's go. Y'all can do that real quick.
I'm pretty sure y'all remember the infamous Bricc Baby crash.
I need the people that's watching, just drop likes. When you see somebody drop a like and follow it. I want to trigger the algorithm. The only way we trigger it is by stringing likes together. 5 likes, 2 likes, 3 likes, 4 likes, 5 likes, 10 likes. Strictly, let's just drop the likes so that we can see how this program is moving. I just want to see how we moving, if they're going to let us in the algorithm the right way. But if y'all drop likes, I'll be able to see that. So y'all help me, please, and y'all just drop that. I'll even shut the fuck up and let this shit play back in. But drop likes so I can just judge how this shit is moving and see if I need to make any changes to my stream or in the back end. I can change things, but I can't make them changes if you're not dropping more likes because maybe YouTube is not sending out the notification yet. So if you're watching this now or in the future, please just drop a like at this part. I love you. Thank you. On Jesus Sandals. On Jesus Sandals. And my girl Chris Nicole. And my girl Amy in the chat. And my peoples in the chat. And all my dogs in the chat. So look, on Jesus.
If you don't, here it is right here.
You was a police, you reach it, you doing interviews with Alex Alonso, this, that, trying to get you up off the ground. Okay, and that was you got the address. So right here, right now, like y'all pulled up the last time. Pull up, okay, and I'm just pull up. On 6-0, because ain't no police coming to the 60, pushing no issue. Rolling 60. And man 40 coming to the with no type of robbery. On SC, only fucking come through that one, and Pee-wee a little burden. And others. If you got underlying conditions, ain't good, on West Side Road to say that. On the Congress, because y'all know what it is. And thank God. The only reason I ain't come outside, one of you, because I was in front of these white and homies. Me and the homies with a crash. On 6-0, so I done that. Shout out Jerry Donut in my real photos, cuz this game is done. On 6-0, this is my homeboy. On the hood. And whatever me and my homeboy gotta go through, To clear what we gotta clear, on 6 so we gonna always be my homeboy.
Hey, look, you said nothing. Good. No. He's down, but you said enough. You said enough.
In June
Look,
2024.
you said enough. You said enough, bro. He's doing all of that for DW Flame. DW Flame said the NA, I ain't gonna say the slur, but he said the NA business, and he's doing all of that. He's doing all of that to prove a point to DW Flame and to us as the viewer or the podcasters, whoever. Because why the hell he gotta be up there talking like that? Because all of that is in the paperwork, bro. Everything you doing is in the paperwork, bro. They got the picture of you crash out. They named it the crash out in the paperwork. These is middle-aged white people that's writing this paper, not no young person. It's an old white person doing the paperwork on this, man. You ever seen a stenographer in court? When the last time you seen a sexy stenographer? The person that do this. Who? Bro, you know they look like a librarian from back in the day. Stop, bro. Stop. So you know what's going on. Like, for real, bro. This is crazy. Y'all hit the polls, yo. Y'all hit the polls, bro.
Defendant argued over the phone.
That nigga been higher than Eagle Pussy.
The individual.
But no, y'all didn't hear about the part when he said Bricc Baby allegedly went back on Fig? I don't know the street he was on, but that's the place where I seen Figueroa where them things was at. When I heard where them things was at. So I'm saying, look, back on Fig. Yo, bro, they got one instance, they said he picked up a SEX worker. She jumps in the V, he get blue lighted, because he could, neighborhood, right? So he get blue lighted, we gonna disown the red lights for right now, because you know it's red and blue lights in the cop car, but he Crip. So he's gonna put blue lights on the Crips, red lights on the Bloods. So look, he get blue lighted, boom. The nigga do the race, take K. Free take K too, look. He does the race. Wows, and then gets to that picture when he gets stopped. When I showed y'all the fluorescent jacket, the hoodie, and he's on the side of the highway that I showed y'all in the video earlier today on this same stream. That's when he got arrested. He was doing a race on that day. Not only does he does this, the girl is the SEX worker. She's in the car. She's like, yo, let me get out, let me get out. She done went and talked to the people and they briefed. Listen, she's like, yo, let me get out, let me get out. Yo, Bricc like, yo, Bricc pushes her out the whip, moving, they say. Pushes her out the moving car, bro. Runs over her thigh. Listen to me. I know how to get though. When it's real, I know how to be. I'm not saying shit crazy. I'm just saying, look what he did. Bro, the nigga kicks her out the car, rolls over her thigh, and then she tells the feds or the police or whoever she talks to, she tells them that he said that he had something that he wanted to also get away, and he threw a loaded magneto out of the car. This is a whole nother magneto charge. He was picking up a sex worker. I don't know where sex workers is in California, because I don't deal with the sex workers. I just bag nice chicks all the time. And I don't know where they at in California. I'm from New York. So therefore, I just said back on Fig, because I know they on Figueroa. So this nigga was on Figueroa, allegedly, Bricc Baby, leave me alone. This nigga was on Figueroa, picked up a blood ex-worker. That's what I heard, Bricc. Heard she was from P's and Lanes. She was a Pyro who you picked up. That's what I'm saying. Because you know the chicks, even though they sex worker, they from their neighborhoods. Anyway, so I heard the girl was blood. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, I ain't Pyro blood. Let's get the specificities right. Because they like, nah, we Pyro, nigga. It's a different kind of blood. We kangaroo. So I don't know. I just want to make sure he was on Fig, y'all. He was on Fig, Figueroa, or Figueroa. He was on Figueroa Street. I don't know, bro. What's called Figueroa or Figueroa? Because he was picking up. I figured he figured a hoe was there, and he was on Figueroa. So all I'm saying, y'all don't judge me. Allegedly, but Bricc Baby's in the paperwork. I'm gonna show the people right now. You was on Figueroa Street. Because I figured that you was gonna you figured a hoe around that place. And you picked the ass up and you ran over her damn leg, damn near broke the girl leg. She probably on the stroll right now like this. She probably on the stroll right now with a broken leg. You probably done deformed that girl. She probably look good too. I doubt you bagging them things that don't look right. But you know what I mean? You probably done deformed that girl. She probably can't be back on Fig. She can't be back on Fig no more.
He had killed more people
Bricc, you
than
wrong.
the other had fought. The defendant stated that he swore it to be true
You wrong,
on
Bricc.
his 4 babies. which he repeated many times. In later attempting to downplay his claims, defendant stated that even if he had one murder, there would be more than the other person had fights. On March 18, 2025, the same individual whom defendant previously threatened and claimed to have
everybody subscribe to the channel.
He had squabbles, joined the same podcast. During the filming,
everybody who's not subscribed, subscribe right now. All y'all press the button right now. I want y'all to drop likes, but you know, y'all like what y'all want to like. Dislike what you want to dislike too, so I can't force that upon you. But I can ask y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel because I'm going through different reads. Even on this case, I'm going to be breaking down everybody's case from the perspective, me being unbiased as much as I can and just giving you the paperwork as much as I can, bro. I know a lot of y'all don't have pay, so y'all don't want to spend the money and shit like that. That's why people do it like that. They might want, oh, I spent $20, $30, $40, $50 for this paperwork, so I want to give you 2-3 pages. Man, fuck all of that, bro. Give a fuck, man. If I spent the money, so goddamn what, bro? As long as y'all get the information that I'm doing right. The last thing I want to do is misinform y'all, man. The fuck? What kind of, come on, bro. If I'm the one, come on, it's like a talebearer in the Bible, bro. What the fuck is I'm doing, bro? Running around giving people false information, bro? So that shit is a deadly sword, son, to give people false information. You know that, right? They talk about that shit in a book, bro. Any book you talking about, they talk about giving niggas false information and being a damn liar like that, bro. Even if you don't even know you giving the wrong information. You're supposed to be credible to know, to do the knowledge, to go do the due diligence and figure out what the truth is. And then you tell the people, oh, we're gonna figure out the truth together. That's the only way to do it. Y'all drop a like for that. Y'all share this video and y'all subscribe to the channel.
Defendant showed that he had a handgun in his waistband. Man, they got him on camera. Check this out.
On camera.
Got more murders than you got squabbles in the hood and homies. Yeah, those than you got
Kumari.
squabbles on the hood. Hey, I got you. Can you give us like at least 2 names for me to put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horseman, or at 54th. When did you get put on? When did you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002, Eileen Street, that Joan House, what's up? Yeah, dead on me. So when you get put on? No, you haven't, bro. You been. Man, cuz you was a part of my put on, man, was a part of my put on the dead hoe.
Defendant is now charged with multiple counts of possessing firearms and ammunition. The first charge stems from defendant shooting 3 bullets in a business parking lot in July 2022 to ward off would-be robbers. The second charge involves all firearms and ammunition found at his home in June 2023. Both of these charges follow 5 felony convictions from 2010, 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2020, respectively. While the pretrial services report includes a longer criminal history with out-of-state convictions. Man, Bricc Baby is looking at 9.5 years, man. So that's why they're saying he can't get out of jail. That's why they're asking the judge not to give him a bail, because they think he's going to run. They also feel that he is a danger to the community and his baby mother and his child.
They've stressed it, his family so much that he's arguing with your family so much, bro. You just having domestic disputes. I know he loves his girl. I know he loves his kid, bro. Sometimes you just be in that place. But they're stressing those things, all those altercations, even so much so they're stressing it. They're saying that, yo, look, man, we done been watching him going through shit. We watching him go through shit with Shorty, bro. So much so, man, that we damn near jeopardized our case. I will show you in the paperwork where it says it, bro. They said they damn near jeopardized their case when they ran down on him. Right after they seen him with the weapon, they ran down and bagged him with multiple weapons after that. Okay? They bagged him, son. They said, look, they only was about to blow up their whole case when they went and bagged him, only because they wanted to stop the situation from escalating. He was talking about on 6-0, he gonna do this. They said he pointing weapons, acting, all kind of shit he's doing. He be wilding. So much so they went and draw down on him and retrieved the same weapon that's in his waistband right there. They found it. They went and got it. You hear what I'm saying to you? So it's not like you talked about a weapon and, nigga, that was a fake weapon. You're not even say that's a prop gun. They ain't find it. It's a prop weapon, nigga. I was just fronting because that's how the image, and you know that's my image on YouTube. You can try it, right? It's good to know. You're supposed to think like that and have something like that in the house to say, nah, man, everything that I be having be fake, right? If you're thinking like that, you don't think outside the box. You guys gotta have real things, you have fake things too. And they might find the real things and say, the fake things and say, nah, man, all that shit is an image and a character that I play. I understand that I'm not supposed to have this and this and that. So sometimes, you know what I mean? They might say, nah, you still imposed, you keeping the energy like you keep, whatever, nigga, but it ain't real. It ain't real, bro. Do y'all think Bricc Baby snitched? I want everybody to get in the poll. Do you think Bricc Baby snitched? Let me know right now.
Listen, I ain't saying.
Salute to you if you dropped a like. Straight up. Drop more likes if y'all want to. You tell it? I'm telling Byron?
The Fed saying
Who telling Byron?
Police will pose a serious danger to his own family and the community.
Byron said
and
1-800,
law
I'm telling.
risk exposing this investigation into a
Bricc Baby called that number?
by executing a search warrant at defendant's home in June 2023, all to protect defendant's partner and child from defendant hurting them. In multiple intercepted calls, defendant partner had discussed defendant physically hurting her and pointing a gun at her and their child. Despite law enforcement seizing multiple guns and ammunition from his home, which unquestionably should have been a turning point for the defendant. Defendant had another unsecured gun.
Lights up, y'all. Lights up, y'all. This is crazy, son. Look, he had more weapons. You know, he seemed very positive. You know what I mean? That's how it is, bro. I done been in the building. You think you gonna come home, you think all that till they tell you gonna learn today. But with your history of all of this and how they wording it with you and how they laying it all out, it's not a good look, bro. I don't know if you'll get bail, you know what I'm saying? Straight, bro. On some real things, bro. And then y'all still on podcast talking, playing games like it's a joke. All right, bro. They're gonna use all that shit against him and Luce Cannon, bro. Big U is the smartest one out of all of them at the moment. He's not speaking about shit. Straight, nigga. Anybody that's not talking, they, or this one or that one, anybody that's not speaking in this case, bro, shout out to you right now. Because you right now, nigga, is the smartest person right now. Regardless of how this shit end up, no matter what happens in the end of the road of this, you are doing the right thing right now. The least you say right now is the best for you. I understand y'all got families that y'all need to take care of and you need money and stuff like that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But we need to know what we're doing. And Luce say that he got fucking 88 Airbnbs and Burger Kings and all types of shit. So that we don't need to be clout chasing or we don't need to be doing too much on the internet. If you're gonna do your little calls, then make them very generic. Not talk about nothing, talk about your promotion of your shirts and some simple shit. Do not go in no case, no paper, no co-defendant. Do not talk about nobody. I understand how these two people is co-defendants in a RICO case and they're podcasting together and talking together. A lot of time they keep people that's in cases separate from each other. They don't want you around each other corroborating information, putting lies and stories together. They don't want you to do that. So I don't understand how they was in the same cell. I don't understand. Is that true or is that not true? I mean, you could be, if you're in a case with a person, they could bunk you up with a person. You could bunk up with them. But I'm saying, keep it real though. In a federal case, a lot of times they want to separate people like this. This is a main person and a main person. So this ain't like another person that's alleged to be in the information and alleged to be in the indictment. He's down the line in the indictment. This is Luce Cannon, who's in the top of the indictment, and Bricc Baby, who's in this shit. He ain't in the top with the rest of the names, with Bear Claw or Sylvester Robinson or Eugene Henley or Tameen Ashley Williams or maybe Blanton Jr. up there too. He may not be with them up there in that name, but his name is right under that. Right under them names come Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby name falls right under them people named. The top people in this case, Bricc Baby name falls right under that with Dale Morrison. He's one of the top people. He's the rat. He's a victim. Victim number one. So he's up there with the top people in this case. Everything that, come on, bro. Nasty.
Now, when he was arrested on March 2025, defendant's risk of danger to his family cannot be ignored. Listen, they trying to bury Bricc Baby with this right here, bro. They throwing him under the bus because their wiretap exposed him as being domestically violent. Yeah. So I don't think he's going to get out. They say he got a bail hearing coming up today, right? Today, which is a Wednesday, today, which is April 9th. They said he got a bail hearing today. I don't think they're going to let him out, man, because they got him on wiretap being violent. They got him being domestically abusive to his lady. He messed up his leg. He pointed guns. He threatened to kill her. They said he's a danger. He got kill squad, right? He also got, you know.
Them being in the same cell is weird, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of times that should be weird. Even on state cases, they won't let you sometimes be in the cell with each other. You know what I mean? Because they be wanting to do these certain things, bro. They be wanting to keep people separate from each other. They got a federal case, bro. It's conspiracy. Even though they got these people to the short and curlies, they already got them all jammed up. They will put you together with some shit, but Maybe they got you around other people that's informants in the prison. So that's what they'll do to you. So they won't wire your cell, right? Because people say like, yo, they sell buck. No, they got people that's informants that work on that road, and then people that's informant that work from the inside. Some people's in jail working to get out. Some of them are snitching straight, and some people are working through third parties to get out of prison too as well. So you got people in jail that's informants as well. Everybody trying to get out of it. Then they'll find people, he might be your cellmate for real, that person. And then they got him close. Maybe they stored him with Bricc Baby. Boom. Then Luce comes. Bricc kicks him out the cell. But he was an informant, so Bricc already got an affinity or like a coolness with this person now. So now this person's coming to talk to him like, yo, cut down, man. You know I gave you the cell, and y'all be together. It's all good. But this person probably informant because he's in jail. But they'll put this person in your cell, make you bunk up with the person. Or they'll put the person in the same dorms or the same part you at in the prison. So that this person start getting familiar with you. They'll even use a person that's a Crip like you a Crip. And then you're like, okay, so you'll have the familiarity with the person. And this is why you break up start the conversation with them. Or this is why you even speaking to them, because they're probably both Crips. You know what I'm saying? This is how they work. So they just don't be setting you up from the outside, bro. They be setting you up inside too. They got people that's working all over. Always know that. People get locked up, that's why they snitch, right? And when you think they act right in there, telling on somebody, bro, trying to get out. You know what the word snitch stands for, right? Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Period. I just told you today what the word snitch for. Sorry, Negro, I'm trying to come home. SNITCH. Tell me that shit don't sound true to you. Okay, I'll wait. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. That's what snitch means. And everybody in that building that's doing this shit, that's what they singing. They trying to come home.
Talking about he out here killing folks. He got more bodies than Luce Cannon got squabbles. You understand what I'm saying? They got him on all these no jumper interviews, purporting himself to be a gangster, purporting himself.
Y'all hit the poll. Everybody subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel now.
He'll do this, he'll do that, right? So they got him where they want him, which is in the feds. And I don't think the judge is going to let him out, especially when they hear those wiretaps, man. I think it's a matter.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. Shorty Nick in the building. Everybody in the building. You already know the vibes. I'm gonna play a record at the end of this shit too, man. You already know. I'm pushing out the record because I'm dropping a video to this record in the summertime. It's me featuring Mano. Then after that record, maybe like fall, I'm gonna be dropping the record with me and Tory Lanez in the fall. So that's gonna be another dope record. So I'm gonna play that record after the stream. After this ends, I'm gonna play that record for y'all. So salute to everybody.
Bricc Baby, he is not coming home. Not at all. That's just my opinion on it.
Everybody subscribe to the channel.
As far as the domestic violence side of things, man, a lot of y'all ladies like these gangsters. Y'all like the dudes with the face tattoos. Y'all like the dudes with the neck tattoos. Y'all like the gangsters. Y'all like the killers. But y'all don't talk about this part. When the dudes get emotional, and they get irrational, them guns get to coming out. They start hitting them. They start beating them. Y'all don't make mention of that when the dudes start losing control and now they threatening your life and then you end up getting domestically abused. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not victim shaming here, but if you read that wiretap, what Bricc Baby was saying and how he was talking on 6-0 everything, I don't care. She's like, you don't even apologize for what you do to me. You put the gun on my baby. You put the gun out on me. You threatened to kill me on multiple occasions. That's how he got down. But that's what y'all attracted to. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Listen. You asked for it, you got it. Now that woman needs to get on about a Bricc Baby life, but she ain't doing it, right? She's recording the phone call, putting it up online, right? And rolling with the program. She's still with it. She gonna stay down with it too. But I don't condone that kind of behavior at all, man. Women are helpless, children are helpless. Bricc Baby should be ashamed of himself, and they should keep his ass locked up simply because of that. Right there, man. Maybe he should get some child abuse charges or something on top of that. I don't know. Some domestic abuse charges on top of that. I don't know. But I will say this, man. Just look at Bricc Baby's life right now. I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna say this.
Ain't worth it.
Streets is dead, man. It's
Ain't
dead.
worth
It's
it.
rap. You want to be out here being a gangster?
Ain't worth it.
You want to run?
You say, yeah, I believe them, but they kind of all are too, in one way or another. And I feel you, Luce Squares. Leaks to say what? I show speech that. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's my nephew. I show speech is my nephew, bro. Mike J, one of them informant rapping on my homeboy and his RICO kisses. I'm trying to tell you, see, Mike J knows what's going on. I'm telling you, that's why I love y'all in the chat. Y'all be smarter than the motherfucker, bro. Trust me, nigga. Y'all be smart. Y'all know what the hell going on.
Gonna get you
what happened.
Time. Look at what happened with Bricc Baby. They had him on wiretap, and he's talking records. And remember, they said they got him talking about a lot of criminal stuff on those wiretaps. They just highlighted the abuse stuff just to prove or just to show to the judge, hey, this is gonna be out on the street. But they got a lot of information from Bricc Baby's mouth about what was going on out there in them golden 60s. Loose lips sink ships, man. I just got to say that, man. Streets is dead, find something to do. That's my update on Bricc Baby, and I hope y'all find a...
Come on, bro. This is craziness, man. It's wild, bro. It's wild, it's wild, it's wild. But you know, this is what's going on with these people, bro. When you got something to prove, look at all that shit he had to prove to DW Flame and up there. Bro, what's all that about? All that shit you had to prove up there on 6 out, and you crashing out, you threatening people, you doing this, you getting into an altercation. They allegedly draped you up, his brother, P-Nice or whatever, draped you up supposedly. Now it's leading to all of this. Now you talking about and I was armed up, and you got so much to prove that you're explaining yourself to people that don't really matter if the situation didn't happen like that. What do you have to explain? Leave it be, leave it alone. But people don't think like that. People don't think like that. I mean, all y'all people, shout out to all the new people in the chat. Lou, Leakster, all of y'all saying, man, Byron, I see y'all, man. Shout out to Crips, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queens. I mean, shout out to AD Mola in the chat as well. Shout out to all my people that's in there. Make sure you checking out. Mike J, he said he know, man. These people got caught up in a RICO, man. Straight, man. All right, man. As long as you got caught up in a RICO, but some of these people that's in this chat ain't dropping no light. They got caught up in a FRICO. Yeah, because you was in Diddy FRICO. Stop lying, nigga. I know. Whatever. You ain't dropping no light. You was in a FRICO. Don't care. You know what I mean? Thank you for keep the stereotype alive. God is the greatest. That's what the only stereotype is God is the greatest and it's never going to change. That's going to be stereotype forever, all right? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to listen to Trust No Hoes, because if Bricc Baby would ever trust no hoes, this is by me featuring Mano. I rap, I sing, I do mad shit. I'm singing on this record, Mano rapping. But look, if Bricc Baby would have trusted no hoes, he'd have never picked up Shorty on Figueroa, allegedly, on Figueroa Street. Then he got into the car and he doing the race, pulling a 10K. Then he done got bagged. For what? For what? For what? Trust no hoes. Trust no hoes, y'all. Trust no hoes. Look, this is what happens when you trust no hoes. Okay, before I play this song, let me show you what happens when you trust no hoes. When you trust no hoes, look. Son, the nigga had the weapon in his, yo, bro, look. This is what happened, look. Let me show you, look. After he picked up the shorty, look. After he picked up shorty, look. This is how he ends up, and he posts this on his YouTube channel talking about he doing a video. Look. This is how you end up when you trusting them hoes. He picked up a shorty, threw her out the car. She was a worker, an ex-worker. He throws her out the car, bro, runs over her leg and everything. She ended up snitching on him too. Nasty work. Nasty work. So that's why I'm gonna play this record. It's called Trust No Hoes by me, featuring Mano. I'm singing, Mano rapping. You already know the vibe, y'all. Tell me how y'all think about the record. Everybody make sure they subscribe to the channel. Everybody turn the notification bells on. The video's fire. It's gonna be dope. Summertime record. All the ladies in the chat, trust me. I got so much dope records. For women, for the ladies, man, trust me. This is just one of them. It's called Trust No Hoes. Men or women could be hoes. Shit, I was a hoe at one time, cheating and all the shit I was doing. And then you a hoe. So I get it. Salute to everybody, man.
Let's go.
Trust No Hoes. Oda.
Shoot a block. Hustle hard.
Shoot a block.
Can't trust them. Lay it down.
Nigga, don't tell me my shit ain't fire. This is me singing. Don't fuck with me. My rap crazy, everything crazy. I write for people my whole life, industry, wherever. I write music. I am fire. Ask me if I wrote for Drake. Drake! Ask me. Oh, okay.
Since you only see the deception on her eyes, you and me and my God, eyes. How could I fall in love with her? When my homie used to fall with her. Shit, I met her in the club, she was looking for some love. I had a bottle, blew a dub with her. Acting freaky off the drum shop. Man, imagine when the bub hit her. If she really got a man, then he gotta understand, oh, that nigga
Thought she was about you, she was really about her though.
Thought she was about you, she was really about her.
Talking about she got a man, she was fucking me too. On the low, that's what she do, nigga. Facts. That's what they all did with me. They came and fucked me, but she had a man. Facts. I don't care. I ain't judging. Man.
Tell these niggas what these hoes do. Usually got a friend that's a hoe too. Spot him at the club, that's the whole crew. Couple rappers running through the whole crew. Told me meet her at the hotel. Said she got a man, but I won't tell. That's another nigga PM. But she got ball players in her DMs. Brought a friend with her in the same room. Fucked them both, then I woke up in the shade room. Whole Snapchatting while niggas sleep.
Said she want a rich boy, cause her nigga cheap. Told me she got friends off the Uber block. She felt different killers, dealers coming through a block. Can't judge her, can't judge it all. I'm just saying real niggas can't trust her all. Oh no. Thought she was about you, she was really about her though. Her go. Everybody subscribe to the channel. Everybody turn the notifications on. Everybody make sure. Don't wait till I start dropping these videos and then you see my channel go to 1 million. Okay, you can't see me all ain't stuff like this? Glittery? You can't see me? Okay, everybody two-stepping like this. Want to bring up an old school picture and show you me glittery? Okay. Nigga, get your money up. Can't trust no hoe. Subscribe to the channel, man. I ain't a hater, bro. I told you later. Universal sign,